Evening, everybody. Slight technical difficulty. Apparently, there's a blue button in the top right-hand corner that I got to press to go live. So yeah, um, so yeah, this is as I was trying to explain to pretty much myself just now that this is my first live I've done by myself. I don't have the. There we go. Right. Let's cancel out my YouTube now. There we go. Right. Some technical difficulties, but there we go. Right, so I'm going to start again. So yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, welcome to the flock. Congratulations on making the first steps to improving your life. It's definitely going to improve mine this evening. So it's our first live as Machinery Nation since we changed our name from Hayes Machinery. We haven't done it live for a while, and this is the first one where I've sort of been in front of the screen by myself without, like I said, without Will doing it. So that's all quite exciting. I don't know how many we've got in the chat. I don't even know how to work that out, but there's lots of people chatting. So thank you very much for everyone joining us. It's more than 3, so that makes me happy. So yeah. Firstly, happy Jubilee Bank Holiday to everyone in the UK, or if you're celebrating it from wherever you are in the world. But we're not here to talk about current world affairs. No, we're here to talk about tools and machinery, of course. And we have some quizzes and some giveaways to do. So just pull out the way. We've got giveaways. Yeah, we've got like this sort of stuff here to go. Loads of stuff to give away. So we've got a little quiz in a little while, which should be fun. Bear with me a second. Oh, the wife's telling me my screen reflects on my glasses, so I'm going to need it for a little while longer. Then I'll take them off, I promise. So where was I? Yes, giveaways. So yeah, lots of giveaways to give away throughout the night. So make sure you're ready and willing to do that. That'd be good. Happy to send them anywhere in the world. I'm not fussy just about the UK, so make sure you stay tuned. So who have we got coming up on the panel? Because I've never done that before, never invited other people up onto our lives. And this is the first time doing that, so it's very exciting. We have, let me bring up a slide a second, because there's a little bit more insight to who's coming on. There we are. Look at that. Aren't I clever? I'm working it out. I'm getting there, guys, so bear with me a little bit longer. So we have the talented and inspiring and the lovely Ruth Amos, who's an inventor with her own self-titled channel, as well as she co-stars on a channel which is one of my favorites called Kids Invent Stuff. My children love it. We love watching it. So please definitely subscribe to all the channels we're going to have featured tonight. We have the Small Engine Big Gun, the guy with the knowledge. Yes, Steve from the channel Steve Small Engine Saloon, who is well known in the repair community for offering tips and tricks on repairing small machinery. Gracing our presence from the electrical world, the capable, the magnetic, and the wired Nick Bundy from Bundy Electrical, who creates vlog-style vids around his job as an electrician. Also joining us will be the man about town, the fashion icon, the roadman himself, yes, Sir Mick from the self-titled channel, Micks Mowers the Mower Man, who goes into great detail how to repair lawnmowers. We may be joined, don't know yet, but from Northern Ireland, we'll be joined by a chap who's taken lawn care to another level by creating a community based around his passions. So yes, John Ryan from Lawn Care Legends may be joining us. So, right, let's see who we've got in the chat to say hello to. So who have we got? Hang on, let me bring this back up again. Oh, just me again. Right, so say hello to a few people in the chat. Oh, you're chatting nicely, thank you. Say hello, Dick Small Engines. Thank you, Dick, one of our moderators. Thank you to all the moderators who are this evening. Joe's Hobbies, Andrew Johnson, John Clem, BJ Mason, just subscribed. Thank you very much. Jason Hughes. My wife Suzanne is in the chat. Suzanne Hayes on there, so please be nice. Otherwise, it's another 3 days of bank holiday. I don't want to, any awkward moments. I like watermelons. Hello, I like watermelons. I love some of these channel names that people call themselves the names of their usernames. Some of them are really, really interesting. Hobby Motor, Eden Klaus, how are you? Jordan, hello. Who else have we got there? If I miss any of you, I do apologize. Roy Lewis, hello. Christopher Shelley, Jacob Harvey, Andrew Small Mowers and Small Engines, only a certain road from us, not very far away. Actually went past Tiverton earlier on, mate. Christopher Shelley, hello. Sorry, I got like 3 screens here, so I'm not looking away from the camera deliberately, I promise. John Perks, Rob Small Engine. Rob Small Engine Repairs. If you could all do me a massive favour, I did say to Rob I'd do this. If you can go over to his channel, Rob, please share your own link if you can. Actually, let me make you a moderator. Is that you? No, that's remove moderator. I don't want that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Anyway, can someone run Rob's link in the chat? Because he's nearly at 1,000 subscribers on his channel. He's like 15 away or something. So yeah, please go and just bump him up to the 1,000, because someone who's on our chat, Mick, tonight, helped me a long time ago to get me over the 1,000 mark. So I'm very, very grateful and like to return a favour to other channels as well. Edward Burke, AJP Garden Machines. Hello, Ash. Oh, someone called Ruth Amos. I know that is. Give us Molly and Max. Suzanne, is Molly and Max in bed yet, or are they available? That's my children, Molly and Max. And being that Ruth runs Kids Invent Stuff channel with her amazing co-star Sean, they like to, they love watching Ruth, and Ruth is a big fan of Max and Molly. Angus Lyon, there we are. I think we've got to the bottom. So yes, thank you very much for all joining us. So I'm going to bring up some of our panelists this evening, and we'll do them. Oh, Suzanne said we're all watching them in bed. Yeah, they're watching. They're all in bed, watching in bed on, which is nice. Hello. Right, let's bring up. I was talking about Max and Molly. Let's bring up Ruth.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, you've got to subscribe to Molly and Max's channel. It's awesome. Make it with with Max and Molly. Love it.
Make it with Max and Molly. Suzanne, can you run the link, or can you just copy the URL and put it in the chat?
Yay, they waved.
Hey. Did you have a good day?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you're all facing this way in the workshop, because that way is a little chaotic, but it's fine. It's fine.
A workshop should be messy.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit OCD, so I like it, in between builds. I like a good tidy up. It's
I wouldn't have ever thought that.
More satisfying than, a place for everything.
Of course, no, definitely. So, obviously, a lot of people in our channel won't know what you do and what you're all about. Obviously, I know loads about you, which is great. That sounds a bit stalkerish.
It's a bit of a stalker, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds a bit strange. So anyway, so you can tell everyone else what you do. Would you like to just take a moment to tell everyone? Yeah.
So I'm an inventor, and this is my workshop, and I built it in my garden. That was fun. There's a little video over on YouTube. Built it from scratch, and I co-run a YouTube channel with my friend Sean, where we bring to life kids' invention ideas. So every month we set a different invention challenge, and 4 to 11-year-olds send in their pictures and their videos of their ideas, and then Sean and I build them. So we build things like sneeze-activated flamethrowers. We build crocodile lawnmowers. We've just built a giant carrot car that fires seeds. And we've just built 70 kids' invention ideas. And then I also just spend a lot of time messing around in the workshop, building ridiculous things, and, mending bits of old things that I find. I'm currently slightly obsessed with old toolboxes. So yeah, I kind of, tinker, invent things, and bring to life kids' invention ideas.
Excellent. And you actually have a patented invention as well, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'm like I have like a proper So I invented something properly, as it was when I was at school, which is like a specialist handrail, like a mobility device to help people go up and down their stairs. So I do like real. I would say bringing to life kids' invention ideas is more real engineering than that. But yes. So yeah, I have a mix of a very kind of eclectic job, lots of different things going on. A few years ago, I decided I wanted to learn to weld. So I do bits of welding and do bits of work with Lincoln Electric and things like that. So
not only do a bit with it, you're an ambassador for Lincoln Electric.
Yeah, so I work with them starting their Women in Welding ambassador program. So we run welding events in like schools and colleges for young people, particularly girls, to have a go at welding.
And you coined the hashtag "Girls with Drills," if I remember rightly.
Yeah. So me and my friend Kisha got slightly annoyed that every time you Googled like girls with drills, there's a horrible meme where someone has like gets a drill stuck in their hair. And that really annoyed us that was the main thing that came up on Google. So we started a campaign where people would share their pictures, and then we started to run workshops, and we got tops made to fund the workshops, and it all got a little bit out of hand. And like Simone wore one on one of her videos, and it all like from this kind of like very tiny idea, it all went a little bit mental. But yeah, so anything that's around kind of tinkering and making, particularly encouraging like the next generation, like the future inventors and engineers.
And I did see this picture earlier on your Instagram story.
Oh.
Seeing people with big wrenches as well.
Oh. I've been to Rufford today, and there's a statue, and I was like, wow, what a big wrench.
No, it's great. That's very good. So, right, we're going to move on to giveaway in a minute. Let's bring up another. Let's bring up. Oh, here he is. It's Sir Mick from Micks Mowers. Let's try a different layout. There we are.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. There we are. So, good evening, Mick.
Good evening, James. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hiya, Ruth. Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Nice to see
you.
You
all fine and dandy in your shed?
All fine and dandy. Got my fan on. Got a nice cold drink, some ice in here, mate. Yeah, nice packet of dry roasted peanuts. Ready to sit back and chill out and just watch you run the stream. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Yeah, no, watching me run the stream tonight is just going to be...
I mean, it's already been highly entertaining.
It has. It's something that's bound to go wrong.
This is great.
If you were in the basement 5 minutes ago, it was a scream. That's all I'm saying.
To think that, something when you schedule something, normally something happens when it's scheduled, doesn't it? I didn't realise you had to press the blue button.
But you can't go live until you hit the button. And yeah,
no.
It was a really good intro the first time round. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I mean, what do we think was better, first or second time round?
First time was better. Amateur.
So Mick's a very seasoned live performer. Mick has done many a live stream on a Saturday evening. He has given them up now, but you used to do a fantastic job every Saturday evening, do a live. So he trained Will, who works with us, how to do them, and Will gave me a rundown the other day, and then I was here busy playing of how it all worked yesterday. Obviously, I didn't click the live button, did I?
No, you didn't.
So there we are.
I thought it was a glitch because it wouldn't go live on my PC, so I checked my phone, and then Ruth said, no, it's not live, and I thought, no, this can't be live. What's going on here? So anyway, it happens. But anyway, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for inviting me up, James. Much appreciated.
That's all right. So obviously our channels have known each other for a little while, and a lot of people in the chat will know you, Mick. But for those who don't, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us who you are and what you're all about.
So I'm Micks Mowers, man. Been on YouTube now for, I don't know.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, Mick. He's only done that to me about 20 times
James
over the
Yeah, you see, and that's what happens. Okay, but that will bite you in the bottom a bit later on. I can guarantee it. So I've been on YouTube about 3 years, and predominantly small engine repair is what I do, and I'll have a go at pretty much anything with a spark plug or that takes petrol or diesel. I'll have a go at anything. So I run it out of a little tiny 20 by 10 workshop here, and my main aim is to try and keep small engine machinery out of landfill, out of recycling centres. So I pick them up out of scrapyards and out of that sort of place. I bring them back home and I work on them. I try and flip them for a few quid, and then just try and do a service and repair hobby as well at the same time. And it also encourages my son, who's got additional needs, to come into the shed as well, give me a hand. He loves appearing on the videos. In fact, he is now self-proclaimed managing director of Micks Mowers and Merman, and he takes over the whole camera when he's down here.
He's a star of the show.
Without a doubt, and he loves it, and I love it. But this is just a hobby to me. This is just a bit of fun that I didn't even think. Well, if you watch my first video, you probably wouldn't subscribe to the channel. But you know, 3 years later on down the line, yeah, I think now you've overtaken me, James. I think you're just about well, hot on my heels yesterday, and I think you actually now just squeezed past me now. So
I know you said it was close the other day. I haven't looked yet, but yeah, is it?
We're fast approaching the 15,000 subscriber mark, which is fantastic for me and for you, James. And yeah, it's just a bit of fun for me. It's nothing serious. I'm not a professional, but I will have a go at absolutely anything. That's what I do.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Mick. Right, I'm eager to get a giveaway done, so I'm going to bring up another guest I got in the basement. Still waiting for a couple more to come on. But this here is the fantastic Nick Bundy. Good evening, sir.
You all right?
I'm very well. Very well.
Oh, Nick.
And coming in from Staffordshire. Is that right?
I am from the middle of Stafford, yeah.
There we are.
Sunny Stafford.
There we are. Look at your professional studio you've got there. Look.
It's just an office with foam stuck to the walls, nothing fancy. I had to step it up a bit.
It's a green screen, James. The green screen.
Yeah, I wish. I tried a green screen once, and all my kids kept doing was pulling it off the ceiling, so that didn't last very long. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you? Had a good day?
Yes. Yeah, did a lot of traveling. We it's all linked in with YouTube, which I'm sure you'll ask in a little bit, but we started getting a lot of work from customers and subscribers, so we started to travel quite a lot, and which is great. I've only ever worked local through word of mouth, and it's only recently I've started traveling, and I'm just getting used to driving more than an hour. I'm absolutely knackered.
So how long have you been doing YouTube now altogether?
3 years. 3 years the other
3
day.
years.
Yeah. So it's been a long slog, but we're getting there. I really enjoy it.
Well.
Yeah, I only started up as a hobby. Just got sick of. I got very lonely, to be honest, of being at work by myself. I've been a Spark now 12 years, and just day in, day out. Obviously, I'm working around customers and whatnot, but it does get very tedious, and I sort of fell out of love with it a little bit. And I saw a Spark randomly popped up on YouTube saying, "Oh, I, do videos and whatnot." I thought that's a good idea, and I had a GoPro. I thought I'll wave it around at work. It then made me try new things and new techniques and new materials, and then it just blew up and grew into the thing it is now. So a little hobby turned into something really nice for me, which is nice.
No, brilliant. So tell everyone what's involved in your channel, what they like to see when they subscribe, because obviously everyone's going to subscribe this evening.
Yeah, it's just a lot of waffling and me pointing at things, to be honest. No, well,
so you came on. To be fair, you came on the screen, and the viewing figures went up by 10 just like that.
I'm really fortunate. I've got a really, really good subscriber base, to be honest. And it's a lot of, to start with, it was very alien, as it probably was for you guys as well. When you pick a camera up and you start vlogging, it's like, I don't know where to look. I don't know who to speak to. I don't know how high to hold the camera. Or, do you know what I mean? I never edited anything. And progressively throughout it, with sponsorship, ad revenue, I tried to reinvest it quite a lot into better cameras. I've got an industrial unit now where I can park the van up. We do the racking in it. I've started doing some experiments. So I bought a welder, pumping 100 amps down different cables, fuse boards. I've started stripping cable down. So it was wicked. So I used the money that I got off YouTube to buy the cable stripper, strip the cable down, and then I use the money from YouTube to buy a furnace. A smelter, should I say? Smelt the cable down, made copper bars, and did little videos like that, like stuff you would, as a kid, you go, "That's so cool! I want to have a go at that." And it's just led into me having Mondays off work, messing around, to be honest. And I'm loving every minute of it, to be honest. Yeah,
brilliant. No, that's great. That is really, really good. Awesome.
But I'd say normally, consistently, the videos are just vlogging at work, not how-to videos, but a day in the life of, and a bit of humor in there, and yeah, just trying.
Your apprentice has got a channel as well, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. I pushed him to it to start with. I said, "You're already on mine," and it's a really cool thing with Adam, my apprentice. Is when he first started with me 2 and a bit years ago, I'd only just started doing YouTube and getting into the rhythm of it and figuring out what I'm actually doing. And the first day he was on site with me, because we've been family friends, I've known him since he was born. He came on the very first day he was working. I videoed him. And since that, he's been in pretty much every video. And people have watched him all over the world progress from a shy, timid lad that didn't know anything to a really good Spark now, it's really cool to see. And I've said to him, if you want a slice of this, mate, get your own channel and chuck a camera around. And he has. I think he could do it a lot more often, but he is 19 and he has more priorities than filming himself.
Just that. Yeah, but no, it's good to say there's nothing more rewarding than bringing someone into an industry training them all the way through and actually getting really good results out of it. You hear so many negative things about young people. Oh, they don't want to work, they don't want to do this, but there's so many out there who do and do such a good job at it. You know, a few years ago, I took on an apprentice in our workshops, and he came from a not an easy family, not an easy growing up, and we put him through an apprenticeship scheme, done really well. You know, he's really nice lad as well, which really, obviously always helps.
Yeah.
But I took him on to win Apprentice of the Year in our industry. That following year, and he won the Honda Apprentice of the Year, and then won the Industry Magazine Apprentice of the Year as well.
It's really nice, isn't it? Yeah,
it's great. It's such a good feeling to take someone from nothing to having giving them a career.
Yeah. And we've had it. I mean, Ruth and Mick, you might get it as well when you get recognized outside of YouTube now, where people see you and they say,
Never happened.
Like, it happens quite often with us lot, which is really cool. It's very strange still. I mean, it sounds daft, but we can't really go anywhere now without someone going, I know you.
I went to Saltex with James last year, a big lawnmower convention or whatever, all that sort of stuff. And I actually have this young lad. He's only about 12. Come running up. Can I have a photograph? Can I have a photograph? And it wasn't for him. It was for his dad. How bad's that?
You thought it was Right Said Fred.
I charge him a tenner anyway, so it's
it's the going rate, I've heard.
Yeah.
But like Adam now, when he's out, he went to the restaurant the other day, miles away from us, I think in Birmingham, and someone said, I'll watch you on YouTube, and gave him like the dessert for free and everything. He texted me straight away going, yeah, this is mint.
Brilliant. Excellent. That's really right. Should we do our first giveaway?
Yeah, do it.
Should we do a first giveaway? Let's do that. Might be a couple more coming on the panel in a little while. But hang on, I'm going to put glasses back on now. There we are. Share. I've done this myself as well, so it's probably going to go wrong.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. No, exactly. It's only fun if it goes wrong. So I hope everyone in the chat is all ready for this, because let's hope this comes up. Yes, it does. Right. So Mick on his live streams he's done before has done. Can you guess what it is? So I've done something similar.
Oh, yeah.
But I know some of yours were like impossible.
Yeah, we have to be quiet.
Right.
Yeah, we'll have to be quiet. You're welcome to give a guess in the chat. That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
But we better not.
Hi guys. Those of electricians who turned up. JLC, the UK spot. Hi guys.
Brilliant. No, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Right. Add to stream. Oh, look at that. There we are. So which brand logo is this letter from?
That's a tough one.
Mataland.
Yeah, Matlin's gone now. Oh, someone said Milwaukee. That's interesting. I thought that might be a guess. Yeah. So I'll give you a few seconds to enter that in. Oh, the wife doesn't know.
Really?
Yeah. Excellent. Look at that. That's
Ryobi.
Actually, to get my laptop to the right level, it's on a box with this logo on, so I can literally look down and see the logo.
Oh, is it a DeWalt box? Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, really high tech in the workshop. Literally, it's balanced on like a little wooden bench and a toolbox.
Brilliant. Right.
Get some of your lights, Mick. They're wicked.
So again.
I need to get some of your lights.
Lights?
Yeah, behind you.
Normally they're just solid red, Mick, aren't they?
Let's hope no one's got epilepsy.
They go faster than that.
I'm not going to mention the bath comment you mentioned earlier.
The lights tend to distract them from the bill we'll give them. That's what it is.
Right. Ruth,
Yeah.
would you like to randomly pick a winner? Or no, Ruth, would you like to tell us what the right answer is first?
Oh, okay. Well, it looks exactly like this Makita logo that's on this box in front of me.
It is Makita. It is Makita. I thought the red and white might throw people with an M, and it certainly did. So that worked. And the plan worked. Something actually went to. What did someone put?
Someone's put
Maryland.
Yeah, we've got
It's a
an
cookie.
on-running joke with my apprentice in every video. He's eating Marylands.
Brilliant. Right, Ruth, would you like to randomly pick someone? Sorry to put you on the spot of doing
Yeah, like
that.
someone who's got it right,
So,
right?
shall I show them what they're going to win first? That's probably
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That might be quite good. Well, they can sort of.
It's a Ryobi drill, isn't it?
Wow, a half-inch impact. Fantastic.
It's not quite. You know, it is pretty good. We have got a lovely coffee thermos mug. As the first one. I'll put them over there so I remember what they are. Suzanne, can you write down who wins in a minute because I'll forget. We've got a. It says Nikita, but I got more Milwaukee stuff. So we've got Milwaukee pen. We have got a still hat.
Nice.
We have got a pocket calculator from a brand. I'm not sure what brand that is in there, but yeah, pocket calculator.
Are you just taking all your Maker Central freebies and just handing them out?
Only done.
I know we're very fortunate that manufacturers do send us a load of stuff free.
He's opened up his office drawer and he's clearing out his stuff. That's all he's doing.
To be fair, because we used to do giveaways on every single video we done. But the trouble was, we done, I think in total it was like 42 or 43 giveaways, but only like 24 of them were claimed. So we just ended up with this big pile of stuff that was never claimed. So we had to stop doing it because of that.
I think it's the postage. I did giveaways. Went to the post office and I realised it's £24 for me to post a tool bag. I thought, oh, I'm not doing this again.
A pack of PZ 2-bits, Milwaukee PZ 2-bits. That's a bit more useful. I might even get a bit more carried away in a bit. Oh, there's a notepad, Ego notepad as well. There we go. Right. So that is number one giveaway. And go on, Ruth.
So I've just scrolled up and seen Mend It Man.
No.
I don't even know.
No. Bad choice.
Mick's like, no, vetoed.
No. You should have consulted me first, Ruth. Oh my lord!
Well,
I'm never
you
going to
can
hear the end of
pick
that.
then, Mick.
Never going to hear the end of that one.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Luke, isn't it? It is Luke, isn't it, man? There we go. Yeah.
Luke.
Well done, Luke. Brilliant.
Everyone say fix.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's quite a regular in one of Mick's Mick's chats, which is good.
Never going to hear.
But no, great. Well done, Luke. There we go. Right. So, question to the. Let's bring this up again. We'll do another giveaway in a minute. There's plenty more to give away. I might even get a bit more. I got a load. Like I've got a shop full of tools here beside me. So, if more and more people join, never know, I might get really carried away. How do we get rid of this now?
Stop sharing, maybe.
There we go. Right, let's remove that one. It's all right. Just because you know what you're doing, Mick.
No, it's not that. It's not that. I spent about an hour and a half with you and Will giving you step-by-step written instructions last time, and you're still no better off doing it. It's outrageous. You won't.
I tried to do a YouTube live ages ago, like planned it all in, but I did it through YouTube. I think I had about 1,000 people sat waiting for it to come on. Yeah. And it just wouldn't come on. And then I found out afterwards I've got to do it from a third-party website. I was like,
oh no,
big letdown.
Yeah. No, this is interesting. Being on the controls end of it. It's much easier just being on a panel like you three.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I'm being asked for the Batman cap for our next giveaway. There you go.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
No one wants to win that one. It's a bit gross.
Do you not want to do an Aquaman 2 one with Amber Heard?
Touchy subject, that.
Right. Yeah, steady, Mick. Come on.
I meant touch like hitting someone. That's what I meant, because you can't do that because you got done. 12 million quid for that.
That's 12 million.
Yeah, that's what you got.
Anyway.
You got about 15 million. Anyway, it was great.
To be fair, Mick, I was just about to say I do sell shovels if you want one. I wasn't sure where you're going with that. Right. I see Angus has written an MSA 300 giveaway. I'd like to, when our channel's big enough, that is the type of stuff we will do in giveaways without a shadow of a doubt. But it doesn't quite support that sort of size
like
stuff.
A triple axle new but trailer is what I was thinking about, James. I could do one of them.
Yeah, well, I was going to do that. Then you went and bought a Knife Williams. So,
well, that's what happens.
Yeah, no, I would. With trailers, it would be great to do that. Right. So I've got some lovely questions for our panel, and if anyone's in the chat has got questions for our panelists, perhaps you come across from their channels and they've come here thinking, oh, there's always something I've really been dying to ask them. Please stick it in the chat, and I'll try and pop it up on the screen for them to answer. But I've asked these lovely people to bring along their favourite all-time tool, if they remembered.
I have. Unfortunately, my apprentice is busy, so I bought something now. You knew that was coming.
So, Ruth, what is your favourite all-time tool?
Well, I couldn't lift it to the camera. I might turn it in a bit, but essentially, it's definitely like my welder. Definitely my welder, and it's had a little baby. I don't know if the workshop's such a mess. I apologize now. So yeah, that my little welder, and welder. It's had a little tick baby. Oh, it's just so adorable. So yeah,
is that an AC/DC tick?
It is. Yeah, it's technically it's the 220 TPX. I don't know that much about it because I haven't even set it up yet, because I kind of maybe possibly stole it from Colin. And then Lincoln Electric were like, he was like, oh, you can borrow it. And then Lincoln Electric were like, oh, we can send him a different one. So, but you've got to let Ruth keep the other one. So I ended up with a Tick baby welder. So I'm very happy.
Cool.
That's not the official name of it, obviously.
The baby welder. I think
it's
the baby
fine. Welder. But yeah, so that's probably my favorite thing. Kind of. I was trying to work out because, love a bit of Makita, but I know how much you enjoy me talking about all my Makita tools. So.
Fine, you can talk about Makita tools. No, now we're Machinery Nation. That's the whole reason. To break it away from Hayes Machinery is that we can be completely open and honest about the machines. That's why I brought Makita in on the giveaway, but giving away Milwaukee stuff. But there we go. Yeah. So Mick, what is your preferred power tool brand? Well, I'm moving away from one question a minute, but.
So okay,
because obviously Ruth's is Makita, mine's Milwaukee, obviously.
In all fairness, I started my small engine journey many years ago, but I didn't have a lot of tools at all. But when I finally got set up here, I went for DeWalt because it's affordable. Not saying that the other brands aren't, but DeWalt is just a slightly more affordable. It's not the top end stuff in my opinion, but it does exactly what it says on the tin for what I need it to do. So yeah, I went for DeWalt. I got the 1/2-inch impact drill, the 1/4-inch impact as well. I got all DeWalt, and yeah, it serves its purpose. I've had the impact now for 3.5 years, still going strong. Same batteries, no drama, good as gold.
Nick did a little shake of the head there. Nick does not agree.
It's just the way it is. Perhaps if I went down the other brand road, I'd have to. I'm sort of one of them guys. If I went down that road, I'd have to get rid of all my DeWalt stuff
and
I want it all the same colour. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm a bit OCD like that.
The OCD thing. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, there's a whole shelf. I get it.
I couldn't do that, but I like the DeWalt stuff. It's just me.
And Nick, what's your preferred brand? You tell the Tulliver people what you use.
We've all got something different. So mine's Bosch.
Oh, nice.
It was only from a young age, really. My granddad was a chippy, my dad was a painter, so they've always been in the trades. And I used to build stuff for my granddad, and my dad bought me a combi drill for like my 13th birthday, and ended up he just got me a Bosch one, and I just sort of stayed with it, and I've always liked the stuff. And then when I became a Spark, all the stuff was Bosch, everything was interchangeable batteries. And then since starting YouTube, Bosch found out, and now they sponsor me, which is really cool. So. Yeah, look,
so you can't see anything different now, can you? Really?
I can. In there. I did have. I've had a chat with them because there's a few things that DeWalt makes. So there's electrician's cable stapler. There's a cordless wall chaser, and I said I'm buying this stuff off my own back. I want to review stuff. Like I want to try and. I can't just give everyone. Oh, this is just a Bosch stuff. Like there's loads of other stuff out there. I said, yeah, sure, no problem. If we don't manufacture that thing, then there's nothing to compare it to. And I think a lot of stuff, because I work with quite a few different Sparks all through YouTube. We use Milwaukee, we've used Makita, we've used DeWalt. 99% of the time, it's all pretty much the same. It's just a different color. I think the only difference we've got really is battery powers. We've got the Procore stuff with Bosch. I highly rate it. But then again, if I was to use the Milwaukee, Makita, or DeWalt for a couple of days in comparison, I could give you a comparison. But yeah, I'm a Bosch guy through and through. But yeah, I do rate everything really. I don't think I wouldn't rate is a Ryobi, but that's a different story.
I was like, ooh, yeah, I was going to say the same. No, Bosch do a really nice, like I've got a little pillar drill in my workshop. It's a Bosch one, and I'm really impressed with it, like for the size of it and stuff. It's,
I think you'd probably say, most people have owned a Bosch at some point, haven't they? It's back when I was at landscaping and fencing.
Sure.
Back when I was landscaping and fencing, they used to do a 24-volt range. Bosch, I don't know if they still do now, but we used to use all the 24-volt stuff for drilling through gateposts because it's the only thing that was powerful out there that's cordless to be able to do it. Like, there we are. Look,
I've got a Bosch.
Oh, yeah. What noise does it make when you drop it, Mick? Bosch.
That sort of noise.
Quality. It sounded like quality. That's what it did.
Brilliant. Right, Nick, we have actually got a question there, which I'm going to bring up on there. Oh, look at that. I haven't done that before. There we are. I think someone's inviting you on holiday.
Oh, wow. Okay. Question. Refurbishing a 100-year-old house in Portugal, rewiring. Oh, God. If it's not a UK wiring, I can't really comment, but depending how big the house is and what you're going to use it for, if it's anything domestic wise, like it is in the UK, single phase is absolutely fine. But if you're going to start adding car chargers or solar power panels, or you've got a lot of land and you want to put a lot of stuff off it, 3-phase, if it's there, great, utilize it. If it's not, it'll probably cost you an arm and a leg to actually get it run to the property. So normally in the UK within single phase for domestic, but occasionally you do come across a 3-phase head. But I've had a few customers recently saying they want the 3-phase stuff because they're having high powered car chargers, which is getting more common, and they're being quoted 10-15 grand by the supplier just to run a cable in. So it's a lot of money. So it's normal domestic, single phase will be fine.
All I'm saying is, Nick, if you're going to go to Portugal to look at the wiring, they might want their lawn cutting as well. So if we go together, then I'll cut the lawn
exactly.
Brilliant.
And maybe something invented at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Group trip.
I'll get my passport.
Yeah. I just had a new one actually. We're off on holiday soon. I've had to get a new
You got a blue one then?
It was sort of black, to be honest.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd mine before they changed the colour. I'd renewed mine. So I'm going to have one of like the last maroon ones. When it comes around, they'll probably look at it and think, "You're not from Great Britain."
I heard the new black passports have got restrictions on them, restricted to certain countries you can't visit. That's what I heard.
Great.
I see Robbie from Premier Lawns has just popped into the chat. He's got a great Northern Irish channel. Which is brilliant. He's doing really, really well. I think you're about 50, probably nearly 60 subs now. 60,000 subs.
I remember calling Robbie out just to hit his first 2,000. That was about 2 years ago. I think it was. Yeah, Robbie.
Yeah, he's a good lad. I like Robbie.
And what's this all about? Don't show Nick your shed wiring. What's this all about?
Yeah, now.
You've not got it running off your cooker, have you?
Look, it's working, right? I've got compressor, I've got all that sort of stuff, and every time I turn it on, nothing trips out. So as far as I'm concerned, it's good to go.
You've pulled all the fuses out of it, have you? They're all screws.
Yeah, you got bolts, 6mm bolts in there.
Everything gets very warm very quickly.
That's all right. It's all above board and legal.
Brilliant. There was a question here for Mick somewhere. So
I think it's about growing hair. We can just ignore that one.
Oh, was it? Okay. No, it's fine. Won't ask any questions about that then, Mick, I promise.
Yeah.
Right. So, Mick, what is your all-time favourite tool, sir?
Actually, it's just changed. Actually, so I've got and it sort of runs in line, which is cool. So I've actually got two. So obviously, we need to have something that keeps us happy, keeps us motivated. So what I tend to have is a nice photograph of James Hayes Machinery in my shed at all times. So a nice little pin up there, which goes on my old door. So I always have my photograph of James up on the wall. But this sort of runs in line with Ruth, actually.
Oh, never mind.
Bye. See, I told you it would bite you in the bum, didn't I? So actually, this is now my new all-time favourite tool. I've used it loads, and it runs in line with Ruth because this person actually invented this tool. And so it's a channel. I'll shout him out. BS Small Engines. He gave me this, which doesn't look like a lot, right? But this is for James removing, the dead man's handle cables, the one with the little tiny arrows on them. You put the cable through the slot, bonk, and you just go like that. I mean, you can just retract the cable literally in seconds. And he designed this himself, 3D printed it, and he lives in Texas, and he sent me this over. And that is now at the moment my all-time favorite tool. It's really, really saved me a lot of time and really convenient to use. But apart from that, I do like my James Hayes photograph. I've got to have that everywhere I go.
Gets the blood flowing.
At least I'm, in line with a cable removal tool, which is great. I think, if you're gonna be anywhere in life,
It's a good tool. I like using it. It's a good tool.
Excellent. What about you, Nick? What's your favourite all-time tool?
It is multi-tool.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
Multi-tool.
nice.
I had to run and grab this out the van a minute ago, but we get this asked quite a lot in general over Instagram or the channel, and I remember when multi-tools first came out. I've just turned 30 a couple of months ago, and I literally went self-employed at 18. Yeah, 18, and I vaguely remember them had just come out. It was Fern, was it? They'd just come out. The first people.
Yeah. The green and grey ones.
Yeah, so they came out, and then obviously the pattern got spread around, and everyone got it. And then I remember the first time using it and it was all corded back then, and then obviously the battery ones came out. And if you took that off us now, I wouldn't know how to do half the things we do in people's houses with skirting boards, flooring, chipboard. It would all be the old-fashioned way of the circular saw or bolster and chisel. That is such a useful tool across so many different trades. It's, in my eyes, we physically couldn't live without it, I don't think.
Yeah, we just used ours to cut a carrot car in half. It's really useful.
Oh, what,
For
sorry?
a carrot car. It is exactly what it says on the tin.
Okay,
It's a car that's shaped as a carrot.
Sweet.
Ruth, answer me this question. How high were you after all of that resin?
Oh my God. I literally had the munchies, and I was like, every time I went out in here, I was just like, so much resin. And then it was top coat, and it literally, the clothes that I wore are still in a plastic bag, and every time I open them, I'm like, oh my God. No.
It is a smelly old job, isn't it?
Oh, I hate it. Every time we do it, we like resined a big 7-foot dinosaur, and when we were doing it, we did it in here with the doors open, so it kind of wasn't as bad. But at the end of it, we're like, oh, this is horrible. And then obviously we forgot about that because 6 months later we resined the car, and as we were doing it, we were like, never. Remind us, no.
You say
no,
7-foot dinosaur?
Yeah, big dinosaur. 7-foot dinosaur like mops the floor. It's a little robot.
Cool.
I need to go and check. I need to watch all of these videos.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, so everyone's like, how do you use these
your
tools?
kids would
And I'm
love
like,
it. They'd
yeah,
love
not-
watching it as well. Really good.
Not quite in the conventional way.
Well, no, yeah, brilliant. Well, adult or child watching your videos, Ruth, are brilliant.
Oh yeah,
Really, really good.
family friendly viewing. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, 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 very good. So, all very good. Right, I reckon the giveaway is en route. So, how many have we got? We got 58 in the chat, which is great.
I see.
Steve.
I see Steve's in the chat.
Steve is there, and he is in my basement as well. Let's bring up Steve. So this is a 500,000 subscriber channel. He doesn't, you'd think he's only got like 10.
Yeah, you would.
Love him. Right, here he comes. It is Steve from Steve's Small Engine Saloon.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you all, especially you,
Hi,
Mick.
Steve.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you,
Steve.
Mick.
How you doing,
Yeah.
brother?
Good. I've
we
heard
got?
great things about your channel, Mick. I'm going to check it out one day.
I wouldn't waste your time, mate.
No. I am definitely intrigued with Ruth's. I was in the truck just now. I just got home, and I was listening to it in the truck. And I love inventing all that kind of stuff. I got it, but I was just looking, Ruth. Your name's Ruth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How come our names aren't underneath them?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, That's James's fault. It's all James's fault.
That is.
To be fair, Steve, we had some technical issues right at the beginning, so he's going to go for all that banner stuff. It's not there, is it? So yeah, not there.
Maybe we could hold up bits of paper with our names in the right place.
To be fair, Ruth, I've already held up bits of paper today.
How's this?
There we go.
Is that good?
Nice.
There you go.
I got show display names picked.
If you take down the website email address, take that down, then it should come up. If you take that down, I think.
Right, cool.
Take down
Just
the
to work out how to do that now.
Hey, I
banners.
didn't mean to, James. I didn't mean to step on your toes. It's your show, man. I was just
No.
curious.
There
we go. Look at that. I know.
Oh, here,
No.
look at
Please
that.
tell me, because I'll make lots of mistakes, Steve. I told you this last night.
See? Her name is Ruth. I told you.
It is.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't catch Ruth. I didn't catch the name of your channel. You did something with a different channel, but what's your channel?
Oh yeah, so the kids' inventions are kids invent stuff, and my channel is literally my name, Ruth Amos.
Okay.
Could one of the moderators try and run the links if they can to the channels? If that's possible, that would be amazing if you could do that. Because I'd like to do that, but probably something else will go wrong.
This is James without his team, isn't it? James like,
It
don't
is. Yeah,
bother
it is.
about
Exactly.
this. It's fine.
Yeah, but we're here. It's working. It's it's happening. If it is, if it's easy, everybody would be doing it.
I just realized.
I've now gone full screen. Hang on. I don't know what's happening here. Oh no, that's me now. Excellent. Oh, such fun. It is such fun.
I just realized I feel really out of place because I'm the only one on the panel that has no accent.
What?
So
Sorry,
do we all have different accents then, do we?
I didn't get that, Steve. What do you say?
Yes, everyone would like to say which part of the UK they're from. I'm from Devon.
Canada.
Sheffield.
Go on, Mick.
Go on,
Where you from, Mick?
Me, sunny
Dartmoor
Buckingham,
Prison.
South Coast.
Yeah.
South Coast.
Canada.
I'm Midland, so you probably know, near Birmingham.
And everyone in the chat, give us a shout where you're all from. It's always interesting to see where people are from, especially if you're from abroad. That's always interesting. Oh, we got an Australia there, haven't we?
Yeah,
yeah,
awesome.
Australia.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Shouldn't they be
That is
sleeping
cool.
in Australia right now? What, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning for that guy.
That's what I thought about. That's what I thought about Mick when he first came on the panel.
James, don't even start.
Right,
Mick,
should we do another giveaway? Yeah, it's right. You just keep telling us where everyone's from at the moment. Someone from Denmark. I don't know who that is. Some chap called Hobby Motor.
I
No idea.
think he's Danish, that bloke. He's a Viking. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's a Viking.
Brilliant.
Jordan from Birmingham. See, everyone's around my area. This is it. Do I win a prize now?
Oh, Jamie Satch. He's a customer. Hello, Jamie.
Yeah, Nick, you win the Milwaukee tattoo that James is giving out at the end.
Yeah, and I'm doing it. I'm doing the tattoo.
Oh Christ!
No, that's a video, right?
I got the needle ready.
So I'm used to it. I'm got enough of them.
Hey, I heard you guys talking about what your favorite tool was. Want to see mine?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
This is my favorite tool right here.
Oh, get out.
Yes, mate. You see?
That's
Not
it.
having that.
How much did he pay you to say that?
I sent it to him.
Ruth, he sent it to him for a freebie. Don't
You
even
want that in
start me.
Canadian dollars or quid?
Outrageous.
It's amazing what they put in Christmas crackers now, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
I do have to admit, it's a little cold where I am right here, right now.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly out, so that's why.
To be fair,
that
Steve, I've still got the original packaging in my office.
Unreal.
Hey, if you would have sent me that, I would have hung it on a wall.
I mean, the only thing is, Nick, that went right past my house before it got shipped out. He didn't even send me one. Outrageous. You are fierce, aren't you, James? You're bad.
You should have jumped up in the air and caught it before it reached me.
How's the Husqvarna chainsaw, Mick?
Yeah, it's cool. Actually, to be fair, I haven't done a video on it. It's still in the box. To be fair, I'm going to hold my hands up. I ain't done a review on it yet. It's still brand new in the box. I ain't got it out yet.
That's right. And is Riley annoying you with the battery one?
Apparently, the batteries come out of that chainsaw. I don't know what happened to it. It's weird.
Toy chainsaw. Yeah. There's annoying noise in the world.
Yeah. It's behind the settee at the moment, and I know where it is. He's forgotten about it for now.
Excellent. Right. Who else have we got? There, Northumberland. Ned's from Northumberland. I didn't realise that. Ned. Look at that. There we are. Connecticut, Henry. Cool. Right. Are we all ready for a giveaway?
Yeah, let's do it.
And this giveaway, we are doing a Husqvarna hat,
Husqvarna.
an ego hat. I never say it right. I've never been able to pronounce Husqvarna right. I've been using them since I was 13, and I still can't get it right. Another toffee thermos mug, which is always great. We like them.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. Mhm.
Coffee. I'm going to put all of this down there, so it's prize 2. Another calculator. We're also going to do some Milwaukee demolition gloves.
Oh, they look nice.
I know they do look nice. Look after your handy pandies. A pen and a Milwaukee t-shirt. There we go.
I bet
Cool.
that's in large.
It is in large,
I told you. No good at me.
otherwise known as snug.
Yeah, snug. Yeah.
Right, let's bring up this. If I can work out this might go right. You never know.
I bet it does.
This is my favourite one. There we go. Can you guess what this is from?
Oh yeah, I know exactly. I know where it's from already. I know. Exactly.
This is a Mick. This is the type of guess what it is Mick used to do on his channel.
I know where that's from already.
Do we got to answer in the chat?
You can answer in the chat. You're welcome to answer in the chat. Yeah, by all means, and obviously all the chatters to answer it.
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, the wife thinks it's a cheese grater. It's to give you a clue. It's knurling, isn't it? You do knurling on the lathe where you make it rough. That's what that pattern is from. So that's a bit of a clue. Dick Small Engine thinks flip flops.
No.
I'm glad this is a bit harder. This one.
Oh, Cable Smith. Yeah, okay. I get it now.
We've got a rubber mat. It's not rubber mat, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's fat. Yeah.
Has someone guessed it?
I think I have.
Hang
Pretty
on.
sure I won. I won. Just give it to me.
I'm not actually in the comments. I better go to the comment bit. There we go. Cool. Hang on. I think we actually have got a winner from Cable Smith Electrical. I have a feeling they might have come across from your channel, Nick.
Yeah, that's Sean. He's from Manchester.
Good. Hang on. I'm just going to make sure there's no one above them. Because let me show you what it is. Yay!
Oh, nice.
Good shout.
To be fair, I thought it was off of the like the DeWalt quick release impact chuck is what I thought it was off because they got that on there as well.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Did you just say DeWalt on?
Yeah,
James'
DeWalt. Yeah,
channel?
for the poorer mechanic. Yeah.
Oh,
What do you call it now, Steve?
the default one.
He does now. He does now. But if you watch my live streams about 3 months ago, he was all yellow and black all day long. You know what I mean? That's a problem.
We're actually going to set up a GoFundMe for Mick after this, guys. If you can all donate for a decent set of power tools, that'd be lovely. I don't like people suffering, to be honest.
If I just put it on my Amazon wish list, you can just buy it off of there. It's not a problem.
No problem, mate. I'll have a chat with Bob.
I want to say that the first one to say that we got it right.
And what was his answer?
Milwaukee power tool handle. That was nearly close. But who did I say it was just now? Electrical guy, didn't I?
Cable Smith.
There we are. Cable Smith Electrical. Milwaukee drill chuck. There we are. So Cable Smith Electrical. If you please could email us.
Yeah.
So this is why I had the email along the bottom.
Oh, we've lost our names. Now we don't know what we're called.
Now names are gone. Can't multitask, can
he? email us and we'll get that sent out to you next week after the bank holiday. Pretty cool.
Congratulations.
So congratulations. Thank you very much. Suzanne, please can you note who that is down?
What makes you think Suzanne's watching?
She's still in the chat.
I'll hear about what
Robbie's
I did.
going.
Do you guys know what the YouTube members are, right? Don't you? You can get members that join. So I've got about 55 lads that are in it, and I've said if you join our one, Then you're in a WhatsApp group with me and all the other guys. So it was like a bit of a forum as a WhatsApp group.
That's
And
cool.
it's just carnage all the time, as you can imagine.
Yeah,
But it's just going to go. He would already put it in the group chat now, saying, just rubbing everyone's faces. I absolutely know he will.
Right, there we go.
So-
No, oh, Rob, go on, Steve.
I was just gonna say, hey Ruth, I just subscribed to your channel and put the bell on
Yay.
because I definitely want to see some of that. But Nick, what's
I'm
your
an electrician, mate. It's N Bundy Electrical.
And
It's a very touchy surname in America, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call you
I've been-
Al. I'm just gonna call you Al from now on. That's
do it. I've had the nickname Ted probably from beginning of high school. We used to get a lot when we were on big building sites with hard hats. We all wrote our surnames on our hard hats as we left for lunch. We would just leave them on the side. I would then come back and there was Ted written 400 times over it with loads of penises as well. So that was great.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. So I actively don't write my surname on stuff now, just so this doesn't happen.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, no, we started the membership thing a few months ago.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, we've done a little bit sort of to start with, but we need to do more for them. We need to do, and you've got to keep them interested and do lots more for them. So
yeah, I think what I said with the WhatsApp group compared to, because there's really about like 4 main electrical YouTubers like myself from the UK that we're all around the same level-ish, and I'm the only one that said I have a WhatsApp group because as much as I want to interact with as many people as possible, I spend so much time on my screen as in computer editing videos or doing certificates or invoices or everything that's revolved around work. But if it's on my phone, it's a WhatsApp group. I don't have to be active on it all the time, but they can jump and ask each other questions and help with work, or just, we've got a guy at the moment that's going through a bit of stuff and we can all be there for him. And it's a really nice little community we've had now for about 6-7 months. And yeah, it's just, I just think it's a really cool thing to have, even if we're not so like present all day, every day. They all have a good chat between themselves. And they're also
chat amongst themselves, yeah.
well.
No, that's good. I like that. Very good. Yeah.
But when you do open your phone, there is 470 messages you need to catch up on. It's like, oh, God, yeah. I'll look for the ones I'm tagged in.
Exactly. Right. So we've done your all-time favorite tool, but the interesting question I think will be is, what is your most recent tool purchase? And by this, I don't mean something you've been given for your channel, something you've actually bought. Would be quite good. So, is there anything you've Mick? I'll tell the congregation.
Mick doesn't buy anything.
Mick doesn't buy anything. Mick has something called a wish list on Amazon.
Right.
Outrageous.
And
absolutely outrageous.
Can I just make sure that no one please run that link? Thanks.
Unreal. Unbelievable. I don't even know what Amazon wish list is. I've got no idea what that is. What is that? Is that a thing?
Oh, brilliant.
So what are you asking, James? The most recent tool that we've actually purchased ourselves?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I got to think about that. Let me think about that.
I actually have one. I thought about this. I know I've purchased.
Yeah, I do. I have one as well.
I feel Mick should go first. I feel it's quite monumental. Mick's purchased something, so you should go first, right?
See, straight away, you get introduced to someone, you can go right off someone straight away, can't you?
Yeah.
I really try hard.
So, this I bought 3 days ago. Oh, and it's quite, I quite like it. I bought it because I needed it. So I bought this.
He said that about 3 times, doesn't he?
I'm trying to get out of the box route. So I bought myself a blind bearing puller.
Hey, James, can you double click on him, blow him up so I can see that?
I can. So the layout, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, it's a slide hammer.
Yeah.
Is that a slide hammer thing?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So when they say blind bearing puller, Mick, do they mean that, when you use it, you've got to close your eyes?
Yeah, because if you had someone off his back, so straight in the face with it. Yeah. I'm working on a couple of Honda mowers at the moment, and they got bearings in the rollers, as you know, James, and they need to be replaced. So I need to drop that right where I shouldn't have dropped it. So all you do is you just put that in the end there, like so. You obviously you choose the right one, obviously, and then that just goes behind the bearing. You do that up behind it. That then spreads, and then you put your slide hammer in there, of course, first, like that. And then once you're behind the bearing on this end, once that goes in past the bearing, you do that up, and then that spreads, and then you slide your hammer to knock your bearings out, like that. So yeah, that's what I bought just the other day.
Can you do that a couple more times?
No. Because Ruth's here, I don't want to be rude. I'm trying to behave myself tonight, Steve. You're just spiking me up. Normally I'm really not behaved at all. I'm trying to be really good.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that.
I didn't worry about you coming up on the panel at all tonight, Mick.
Yeah, I know you didn't. I know you were nervous. I know you were.
When I came up to the office, and my scheduled live stream was here ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I didn't actually realise, and I thought I'll just click on myself to make sure my hair's all right and I look good, and and I realised I didn't, so I left it on. So
yeah.
So I was there looking at something else on my screen. Mick reckons I was picking my nose, obviously.
You were
and
biting your nails and flicking it on the floor. Outrageous.
I wouldn't actually bite my nails. Earlier on, when I was making the kids' tea, I decided to cut a little bit of my thumb on the end. So I was admiring that, obviously.
That's what I bought. Yeah, a new bearing, a blind bearing puller. That's what I bought.
Right, I've got one of my colleagues trying to pop up on the bottom here, so I'm going to see if I can add him, but his internet doesn't look very good, so we'll give it a go. Please welcome the tight trouser wearing, Mick's favourite, Josh Smith.
Yeah, Josh,
can come on.
There. The burrito boy. Where is he?
He's in a cave.
He is there. Yeah.
I recognize that guy from Machinery Nation.
The burrito boy. There he is.
Yeah. So one of my co-stars. I don't know if he can hear us. His internet does look a bit dodgy. He is in the middle of Exmoor right now. So
I was say he's in the field.
With him in portrait view, he looks a lot slimmer. If he went round to, in landscape, he'd probably look normal size.
And obviously you like him more than you like Ryan. It's pretty clear
Ryan's invited tonight as well, but I think Ryan has got guests, I believe.
Will don't even get a mention. Look, poor old Will. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I've mentioned Will enough.
Yeah.
Pick your favourites.
James fired Will 2 weeks ago, so we don't have to worry about him anymore.
Did anyone else bring a brand new tool then with them that they just bought? Or was it just me?
Oh yeah, no, I did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ruth, what is your brand new tool?
Yeah, so I recently...
Don't say a 3D printer because I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh no, it's too dirty in here for a 3D printer. So I have recently decided I hate like manual rivet guns. And I've just got a really old toolbox that I need to refurb and re-rivet. So I asked people on Instagram what I should get. And I've got something else as well, but I can't find that one. But I bought one of these. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but I'm trying to try it. So essentially, the Makita rivet gun is £500. So I'm trying to find something that Mick's left.
You paid 500 quid for that?
No, the Makita one's £500. This was like 15 quid from Amazon.
There you go.
And I'm going to send it Mick later because he obviously is going to enjoy it. So there we go.
Steve, don't you do it. You just leave me alone today, Steve.
I won't. I'm good.
So yeah, there you go. Anyone got any better solutions for riveting? Let me know.
Yeah, I mean,
can you hear me?
It all depends on the position, doesn't it, Ruth? Because sometimes you can really just not get in there at all. It can
exactly.
Mick, good God, buddy.
I'm not jumping in on this.
Nick's I'm going.
I don't. Nah.
No, I'm just saying. I've got one of the standard ones, and sometimes you just can't get that positioning in. So with that one, the problem is with that one, Ruth, is obviously you got quite a long stroke on that to get the rivet in. So
wow.
To be fed.
Oh, it's gone.
Anyway, there we go. I offered them a shovel earlier on. Good evening, Josh Smith. Can you hear us?
How are you all doing?
There he is.
I had to venture up on top of the hills to get any form of signal. So,
what part of the world are you in?
I'm up on top North Hill at the moment.
Oh, they are middle.
Not
top
that
of
anyone
X,
will know where
top of
North
Exmoor.
Hills do, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
top of
Steve's
Exmoor.
Steve's left.
I'll bring him
Are we
back
all
there. Oh, he is.
Who knew that a rivet
Unreal.
attachment could cause that much, you know?
Well, I was being sensible, is what I wasn't even being. You lot, mines are in the gutter. I was talking about rivet guns, a lot of you. Nick, don't give it all the bigger, mate. That's what
Nick
you were
looks
thinking.
actually scarred. Nick's like, I'm going for therapy after
I
this.
am straight after. I've just been on the
Unreal.
phone.
You lot are just dirty, all of you.
Bless.
Oh,
I'll
brilliant.
answer the question. I'm probably in the same boat as Mick. I get sent a lot of tools, hand tools, and whatnot, and it's very difficult to
Turn them down.
Well, I don't buy anything, to be honest. Like the guys that watch me know this. It's a set of screwdrivers really could last you years. So cutters and whatnot, I haven't really bought stuff. But there is one cool thing, and you guys will be the first one ever to see this because I've shown bits of it. But I've actually designed an electrician's tool bag with Velocity Pro Gear, which is really cool. I've got it behind me. I can't show too much of it because it's not in the country yet. But I designed it as a little first fix and second fix bag with my initials on it and everything, which I'm really proud of. But yeah, so there's a lot of tool bags out there. There's a lot of different manufacturers and makes and designs. So when you sit down and you go, oh, I'm going to create a tool bag, everything you think of has already been made, like 5 variations of everything. But I pieced up what I want and took bits from bags that I thought it would be the best thing for me, because we've got massive tool bags and I've suffered with a bad back now for about a year. And I wanted to create something where we can take the stuff out of our pockets and have designated bags for individual jobs. So we would have a fuse board bag, a call out bag, an EICR bag. And it sounds excessive, but when you can spread the stuff out and be organized, your day goes a lot quicker as well. If you know exactly where your things are. And on top of it as well, you ever leave anything on site, you can look in your bag and go, right, I've left this in the loft. So yeah, that's coming out soon, but it's one of these things where I didn't realize when you were younger, like I would like to have my name on a tool bag. It's a thing that you wouldn't ever think of, but now it's happened. It's one of the coolest things I've achieved. Just to say, we've done this, and if I was to get the drawing out of the day one of me sitting down in here drawing it, it's almost split an image of it. So it hasn't changed much, and it's massive thanks to Velocity for allowing me to do it. But it's such a cool thing to do, and it's all thanks to YouTube. It's just opened this whole world up to all of us, which is cool.
That's cool. See, me personally, Nick, I just go for the standard brand toolboxes is what I go for.
Is that your lunchbox?
I've got my name on my one.
Lunchbox.
Sorry.
You are bad. That's from Josh. Josh gave me that.
To be fair, Mick,
Surprised that's not on your wish list, Nick.
Hang on. To be fair, somebody won that about 6 months ago. And I
was going to say.
It's still in there. I'm going to his house. I haven't been to his house. Well, I have been to his house twice, actually. I haven't just forgot it. It's in it. Pete, it's here if you want it, mate. All right.
I say, Nick, that bag thing is brilliant. That's
cool, and
awesome.
And well done for bringing the live back round, Nick. That's what we all
needed,
no,
definitely.
Well done.
Without a doubt.
I'd like them experiences.
James is having a sigh of relief. He's like, oh, good. Thank goodness.
That's right. I'm not going to get thrown off YouTube. It's fine.
Well, you haven't seen what's in it. I mean, I can open it if you want.
Well, Joe wants to know, does it have pack-out cleats on the bottom? Great question.
Doesn't, because I don't have pack-out stuff. And it's one thing that I can take from Milwaukee is their pack-out gear, because I've worked with a commercial spa recently and with the trolley and the drawers, and I didn't realize how much stuff they actually have. For domestic, not really any use really whatsoever, but for a commercial spa where they have organization, you got to wheel it different with like a certain way. What an idea. And then they have the clips you can clip in your van and hang everything up. Like, they've really thought about it. But that's a design that, you could probably just screw, because the base is about
3D print some cleats and screw them on the bottom. Yeah. I'm getting well into my 3D printing at the moment.
I had one. I bought one a couple of years ago. I think beginning of lockdown, and I just kept making like the kids' toys and whatnot, like Flexi Rex and all that sort of stuff. And they loved it, but then I realized how expensive filament is. I was like,
there's only one person really I blame for my sort of newfound addiction to 3D printing, and I'm not sure who she is.
Oh, I want one so bad.
Oh, they're awesome.
They're
Really
cheap
good. So
now, to be fair.
like it literally in 5 minutes yesterday, I designed a little 8mm threaded. Well, I haven't got it here anymore. But an 8mm threaded bit for the end of a linear actuator with a 6mm hole block in the end. 10 minutes, and
Whatever you
awesome.
just said there went
Love
so
it.
far over my head. Oh yeah, one of them.
Brilliant. It's great. Yeah, and it'll probably cost about 10p to print because it's only 8mm.
It's
But
very
yeah,
cool.
no, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, that is very cool, and
Hey,
my kids love it as well.
Just got to give you the heads up. The guy in the chat right there, his name's Corey McColeman. Don't ban him. He's my brother.
Hey,
Corey.
be
brilliant!
mean.
Welcome
Don't
to
be
the
mean
chat,
to him.
Corey.
He's my number 14,000 fan.
Mend it, man. How much is a decent 3D printer? My one's about Ender 3 Pro, I think mine was. It was only about 200 quid, something like that.
Yeah, my Ender 5 Pro was
Oh.
250. Oh no, I've only just got it, so it's
Is that what that was?
it's no, I don't know if it is bigger or not. I have no idea. But no, when my kids did. This is a box that Max made, Ruth. You haven't seen this yet. He made a beautiful little 3D printed box with a perfectly fitting lid on it.
Like
And
it.
yeah, no, he loves it at the moment. It's getting on really, really well. So yeah, so it's cool. So
Yeah.
Steve, obviously we were talking about 3D printers the other day.
Yeah.
Are you tempted?
Oh man, I'm tempted.
What are you thinking of getting?
I don't know. There's so many out there. You look at YouTube videos on what 3D printer I should buy, and there's like hundreds of videos out there. You go to Amazon and look at them, and you're like, absolutely confusing. So I want one so bad. I told my wife, I said, I really want to buy a 3D printer. And she's like, what are you going to use that for and everything? And I'm like, well, I can just, I just want to play with it. And like James made that little white box there and I just want to play with it. Right. And she goes, oh, so you just want to buy it as a toy? And I said, yeah. And she's like, okay, why didn't you just say so in the first place? Buy one. Go ahead. It's a toy. But yeah, I got to figure out which one I want. Yeah.
Mick and Steve, could I confirm, is that actually Musty One in the chat?
No, it's not. It's got 12 subscribers. No, it's not.
Oh, okay, right. That's right. Fake chatting. There we go. I was going to say.
I already looked. Because if we had Musty One in here and it was the real Musty One, I would have told you.
Yeah, thank you, Mick.
So you're saying Musty One has more than 12 subscribers?
Allegedly, he has
13, I believe now.
I've heard that.
Yeah, that's a big channel.
Heard,
Yeah.
Yes, Luke, I will. I'll spend some of that.
Right, should we do another giveaway?
Do it.
In actual fact, hang on, bear with me. Just chat me, Ruth, you're in charge for a second.
Oh, there you go.
My Lord.
I mean, that's dangerous.
I'll go and find a better giveaway. Josh said it was okay.
He's going to come back with 3D printers, Steve.
Yeah.
Won't worry about it.
Yeah.
He's going down to our
be
office and my pack
Wouldn't
out.
that be a thing?
He's raiding Josh's desk.
He's raiding my stock. That's what he's doing.
Hey, by the way, Josh.
Yeah.
There's not one cloud in the sky behind you. You are not from the UK. There's no way.
Absolutely beautiful day today. Steve's been lovely today.
That's crazy. Hey, it's been the nicest day. It's been the nicest day on Vancouver Island. It's 20 in Nanaimo. It's 19 degrees or 20 degrees Celsius right now. Nicest it's been since last summer.
Susan says, I don't know if you can see the chat, Josh, but Susan says it might be your new sprayer, Josh. Laugh out loud.
Josh can't hear us now. He's frozen. Josh doesn't care.
I think he is, yeah.
Josh is gone.
It's
obviously not that sunny up there. He's frozen.
Yeah.
Too far away from
Sorry, I can still hear.
Wow. Yeah. Well
Nick,
done.
what were you expecting when you came on this, right?
No, because honestly, I've not heard of any of you guys because I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, to be honest. And if I do, it ends up being like Sidemen videos of Colin Furze or I watch a young lad called Alex Steele who's a blacksmith, but I don't watch a lot of it. Most of the times I don't have time. I've got 3 young kids, so that's most of your time out the window.
I mean, you're digging yourself a hole here, Nick. Don't panic.
Well, all I'm saying, because I've not even done live streams. I do a podcast with a friend, and I'm used to like being on camera and talking and whatnot. But Should have watched one before.
That's right.
Speaking of Colin Furze, Ruth, you must love Colin Furze channel. He's an inventor, isn't he?
Yeah, we've collabed with Colin. Yeah, I know Colin quite
Have
well.
you?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's where my baby welder was Colin's. Sorry, I didn't make that
Wow.
clear. Yeah.
Wasn't
So
there someone
Colin,
else?
there isn't
Sorry,
that
Rob.
many like makers that make crazy things like we do. So Colin is like the closest one to me. So before I had my workshop, I'd work at Colin's, and I started something called YouTube Maker Secret Santa, where there's like Colin and Hacksmith and Alan Pan and Stephanie and Tested and a whole Zyla, a whole like load of YouTube makers who every Christmas I get together and we make each other gifts and things. So
And you know
yeah,
Hacksmiths as well.
yeah, it's a small world. We all know each other. Yeah.
Wicked.
I got to say, I feel a little bit bad for Colin. He only has 13 million subscribers.
I know.
Oh, I think he's still on 12. Don't panic, Steve. He's crying himself to sleep at night.
Yeah.
You're slowly catching him up, Mick.
Yeah.
To be fair, it lifted up when James went to go and see him. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Remember
I
that,
never
James?
seen James's eyes were this big.
Oh, it was like a
He was
kid in a
just
candy
like-
shop on it.
And again, there's only one person I can thank profusely for that. Is someone else who set it up for me.
Oh my
Really?
Lord,
He's my good friend, Ruth.
Essentially, we all like the bit of free stuff. And I was like, Colin really needs a mower. James, can you help?
So do you guys
Yeah.
all do this often then? Do you all know each other quite well, I presume?
I used to stream. I streamed for about 2.5 years every Saturday night.
Okay.
And then they do say it was me that sort of brought the smaller engine community together, so to speak. People like Steve's got a massive channel, and no one ever used to see him. So I started doing a Christmas special with some of the biggest channels in the world, I would say, within the small engine community that we do.
Yeah.
And Steve very, very kindly graced us with his presence. Then Musty One came up, Bruce Pender came up, and Terrell Fixes All, which are the bigger channels. And James came up last year, and it went peculiar after that. But apart from that, no, it was really good. Yeah, and now we have lots of blokes doing a Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, all over the shop, all doing live streams. It's good chat.
That's really cool. It is really cool.
So
Sorry,
go on,
Mick.
Nick. Sorry, I was going to say I sort of float in lots of circles through YouTube, and
So how did you find me then, if you don't mind me asking? Because I know I've seen you on my channel.
well, I am quite interested in electrical stuff, and like our workshops here, I wired it all myself. And recently put in some 3-phase bits and pieces, and I got a proper electrician to sign it off and tell me what I'd done wrong, and I redone it. But yeah, no, it's and actually got an electrician who rents a barn off me as well. So it's all sort of, I just got an interest in it, and I found your channel that way, and that's how I got commenting your stuff and everything. I thought, well, you'd be a really cool guy to get up on the panel. So
that's cool.
Hence why you're here. You're not just a randomer, I promise.
Yeah, no, I know that surname. When you said Mick, with the community you've got, I was literally telling a lady today who's trained to be a Spark, is when I learned before all this YouTube stuff years ago, like if you go back 10 years, I literally learned off one guy, one electrician, how to do things. Everything I did then for the next 5-10 years were literally how he changed the fuse board, how he tested. But the good thing about all these videos online now, especially the Instagram community as well, is you're not stuck to one manufacturer, one tool, one brand. You can try everything. You can then see all the electricians online or on Instagram, how they would do something. So my apprentice now is not only just learning from me, but he's also learning from what I would say 50 very good Sparks online. So he's absorbing all the knowledge of 50 Sparks, where I had one. And all the apprentices or the young people or even the adult trainers are now learning the really good ways to do stuff. And they're already learning the faults and the bad things that we've already done in the past. So they've got so much knowledge out there now. And it's the same with you guys. You've got a community. So if there's anything you need or tips or tricks, it's bang straight online and you can get an answer within seconds, which is really cool.
I think the thing that I like most about our community, Nick, is if you need a spare part for an engine, which is particularly difficult to get hold of, even if you do ring up Hayes Machinery and they can't find it like last week, someone in America or Canada might actually have that part, and they're willing to ship it over to you. Or if you've got a particular problem with an engine that's a bit unique, and people will help you out with that. Or the other thing I like about the streams that I used to do is you get really, really old gentlemen I'm talking 70s years old who just figured out how to use an iPad. They got onto a stream and they're telling you that they, especially during COVID, they started to buy little lawnmowers and trimmers and work away in their little shed on their own just to keep their brain stimulated. You know,
Sure.
so the community is massive. You know,
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. And there's not really any sour grapes in there at all. It's all just good, light-hearted fun. You know, that's what I like about it.
And even as a business, Nick, we've got we got fully qualified trained technicians, but we still now and again we find a machine we have no idea what we're going on about. So we'll go to YouTube, and we'll find a really reputable channel to try and get some decent advice from. And normally we end up with this guy.
Hey.
I knew. Do you know what? I knew you were going to do that. Take your tongue out of his arse. Unreal.
Woohoo!
No, but there's so many. I might be working on a quad bike or something like that in the workshop, and you're like, crikey, I've never come across this problem. Sometimes you just go think, I wonder if someone's already had this issue before. And I think it's a great resource, absolutely brilliant. But like Mick said, the community's there to be able to support it as well.
Our only downside with electrics is it's such a grey area. So if you found a code in, if you're doing an EICR like on a rental, we could take a picture and go, oh, I wonder what this is, and you could ask everyone, but it's all on your own opinion. There's no actual black and white. This is right. This is wrong. It's to your judgment. So you can put it online and go, oh, I think this is a C3, and then you'll go, no, blah, blah. It's all like war, really. Sometimes just don't ask anyone. Oh, he's busy.
He's busy. He's answering his
Sorry.
emails.
Amazon's wish list update.
I'll just ask you, actually, no, I'll just say it now. I didn't want to ban, but could one of the moderators please run the channel links for Ruth, Nick, Mick, and Steve, please? We'd be very grateful because they'd love some more subscribers.
Was that wish list or channel? What do you say, wish list?
I never thought about making a wish list,
Oh, Nick, you're missing out, mate. I'm telling you, my missus was.
Right. that's much better. It was more clear. It's clearer with us four of us, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
See that, Mick? What goes around comes around.
Yeah. But we all know I'm going live again. I'm going to get him back. We all know that, and it was me invented the trash button.
And you'll kick me off, no doubt. No times. Is I can say Tecumseh tonight as many times as I want. So Tecumseh, for those who don't know, is a brand of engine which is you either love them or hate them. But Mick hates them, and the word is banned from his live streams.
Yeah, we just say Tecumseh.
Yeah.
Tecumseh.
Yeah.
Tecumseh.
No,
that's what it is.
I can't. No, I'm not putting up with it.
It's a someone will be able to explain this better than I can, but it's a wasn't it a American
Nick's
Indian?
Trying to work out if this is like the worst prank of his life. Like,
American or Italian.
Is that Ashton Kutcher going to come out behind?
American Indian tribe or something, wasn't it? And it was named after them, the Tecumseh.
Anyway,
wicked.
Moving on swiftly.
Or as Terrell Fixes All pronounces it, Tecumseh.
Cumish, yes, he does. Yeah. Right, giveaway time. Time. So I am going to need to share something again. So here we go. Number 3. Oh.
Use your Zoom button.
Hang on, I'm just going to pull myself off that. That sounds.
Oh, see.
Oh. Right, this is what you're winning this time, everybody, in the chat. How many have we got? 50, nearly 60 people. I'm really proud of that. Right, we've got a proper set of screwdrivers by a very reputable brand. So this is the big one, okay, guys. This is the big one. I've gone and raided our stores. We have got a set of jigsaw blades.
Whoa!
I know. How about that? We have got another Tic Tac box of PZ 2-bits.
Fantastic.
We have got some ear protector thingies. What do you call them? Yeah, defenders. Ear protector thingies, defenders. And the rest of the hats, the notepads, the bags, the pens, the mugs.
Lord.
But the mugs, I'm only sending the mugs if they're in the UK, so they might be included or might not, depending on where you're from in the world. So
I did not see a Micks Mowers hat in that bundle.
You won't.
No, I have to pay for them.
Yeah.
These are all freebies. Right, so I'm going to bring that slide back up, I think. Am I? Oh, no. Yay, here we go. Right, can you guess what this is from?
No.
I can barely
Oh.
see it, James. Zoom in, James. Barely see it. Zoom in. You've got a zoom button there.
Have I?
Up the top. I think it's up the top, James.
No, I don't
Is
know
there a
what I've
zoom
done
button
now. Mick, you're trying to full screen layout. No, that's just for me. Oh, there we go. Is that?
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Is that any better?
Matt Draper nailed that one. That looks like it's right to me.
Oh, hang on.
Is it off a Tecumseh engine?
No, it's not.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Matt Draper guessed exactly what I would have guessed. That just makes sense to me.
Oh, yeah, Matt, well done. Congratulations.
No,
Hang on.
really? Is that true?
That is true. You ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
Unreal.
look at that. I know.
Unreal.
That is awesome.
Also
So-
sold in yellow and
I've
black
done that
as
all by
well.
myself.
Yeah.
No help. No help. Yeah. So well done, Matt. And Matt, to be quite honest, he's a local customer to us.
So he gets the mug.
He gets the mugs because he can pick them up himself, save the postage.
Oh.
So there's,
And a half-
there's
and a
not even
half-inch
any shipping
impact.
charge.
Congratulations.
If
That
it is the same
was
Matt Draper, I'm presuming it's the same Matt Draper.
It is.
Yeah.
Just confirm it is you, Matt. If not, you have to send us an email. I'm sure there's more than one Matt Draper in the world. There we go. Oh, hang on, I'm getting good at this. So, yeah, Matt, if you're not the local Matt Draper, there's our email. And now the names are back on the screen. Look at this. I'm learning. This is getting better as we go along.
Don't
So yeah,
take me
Matt,
to
you
out.
just won some pretty cool stuff. Well done, mate. Excellent. Oh, we're nearly coming up on an hour and a half. Look at that. So, we got any questions in the chat?
Matt said he already bought one from you a few weeks ago.
Gutted.
He doesn't win the tape measure.
Well, now he's got two.
Yeah, that's right.
Now he's gonna return that one and then take the free one. Yeah.
That's probably, yeah, to be fair, if it is the local Matt Draper, that's probably exactly what he'll do. Love you really, Matt. No, it's Matt Draper from Australia. Oh, Mender Man said that. I thought for a minute there, I thought it was. You're not having the mugs. You're not having the mugs. Brilliant. Oh, dear. Right, so what have you, Ruth, what have you got upcoming we need to have beady eyes for to look out for?
So on Kids Invent Stuff, we are about to make some sort of crazy hat. So that is the plan for next week. And then on my channel, I have about 3 videos, none of which I've completed, all of which are mid-build. So yeah, hopefully in the next few weeks, maybe a few months, get those done. But yeah, Kids Invent Stuff, ridiculous hats next month. So that'd be fun.
Cool. What is that? Sorry, what's that furry pointy thing behind you, Ruth? What is that? Just show everyone what you've got.
This is the giant robot mouse that poops out cat food.
It poops out cat food.
What?
Poops out cat food.
Watch this
and-
video, by the way, everybody.
And these are the confetti firing shoes that we crashed a wedding with.
I need to watch
Confetti
all of
firing
these.
shoe.
Confetti firing shoes, yeah. You can
Cool.
make those at home. In fact, Mick, most of
Yeah.
the stuff's off Amazon for these, so you can put it on your wish list. You have a nice little project at home.
Unbelievable. Have you,
Brilliant.
can you send me the links?
Yeah, I will.
You did, Ruth. You did do a video, didn't you? Where it was something. Is it someone called Maria or something?
Oh yeah, this is James's favourite thing. Literally, as soon as it went live, James messaged me like, "Oh my god, you did a lawnmower project, and it's a crocodile. I love it." So yeah, we took. It's technically an alligator, but yeah, we took it. We cut it apart, and we made it into a lawnmower crocodile thing with a sprinkler. I mean, you know, you got to love a bit of water and electricity. Nick, just put your fingers in your mouth, in your ears. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, Maria, she has her own song. We got her.
Maria.
Yeah, it's very addictive. You listen to it once.
Oh,
So yeah, she's beautiful. She's got these most amazing eyes and like, yeah, beautiful. Her mouth moves as well. She's adorable. But yeah, I really wanted to keep her and put her on the workshop roof, but she has gone down to Cornwall, unfortunately. But yeah, she's a beautiful specimen. Best
That's
lawnmower
cool.
ever. Sorry, James.
There's one in the
Okay.
rib for you.
There we go. That's right. No. To be fair, she is. She's the most beautiful lawnmower I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Saying
James
that,
is in love.
yeah.
Sorry, Suzanne.
That's
Really?
only, you know, when you get invited to go into a live stream and you just think, oh, I don't know what I'm going to hear. That is the most beautiful lawnmower I have ever seen. Like, I can't wait to get downstairs.
We say that a lot.
To be fair, I can relate to that.
Nick, you know, you would do exactly the same thing with regard to cable management, I'm sure.
Hell yeah! Yo,
Stop
me and
it.
cable management.
Yeah, you would.
We're there.
Cable management.
I mean,
yeah.
I actually have a picture of cable management near my desk. So
Hang on, Nick. Just chat amongst yourselves for a second, because I'll show you my DIY cable management.
oh no, this is going to be
Oh,
painful,
Nick's
isn't
about
it?
to have nightmares.
That's one thing we really try and do is dress cables nice and neatly. And I always say if it doesn't help you out, it helps the next person out, like trying to find stuff or
When I was building the workshop, I literally took a video, and every time I attached something to the wall, I'm like, is there anything behind this wall?
Nice. It's the best thing. I always say to people online, if you ever, when you're installing cables first fix, just whiz your phone around, take some pictures, do a little video, measurements and whatnot. Because with your locations on now on your phone and your pictures, you ever come back to the job 3 weeks later or even a year later, you could, there we go, straight away, bang.
Love that.
Technology.
To be fair, Nick, if I drill a hole in the wall, if I don't smell gas or see water coming out, I'm good to go. Do you know
It's
what
a
I mean?
winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be
My
fair,
friend did
this
that
was
to start with, yeah.
Nick. This was a temporary job. You know, when you do a temporary thing, oh, that'd be fine. I'm going to change it in a couple of weeks anyway.
Years.
Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
10
still,
years.
the temporary job. And let me put
yeah.
that up big screen. Hang on. There we go.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
That's
I'll
perfect.
come down tomorrow, mate. Okay.
No,
Excellent.
whoa.
And that was exactly the outcome I was looking for. No, it's only my CCTV stuff. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all right then.
you know, and the CCTV still, it all works. So, you know, it's,
I got mine next to me on the desk, and my daughter came in the other day and pressed the keyboard loads, and now half the cameras don't work.
oh no.
Electrician don't know how to fix it. Just get a new one.
Yeah,
I tried
so
turning it on and off. That didn't work. That was past
the
my
new,
Maybe-
is it
maybe-
DVI? Is it DVI the box is called?
DVR.
Maybe you should
DVR,
get an
that's it.
electrician to fix that for you.
A decent one, yeah. I need a CCTV guy, really. It's yeah, it's the
Excellent.
thing with it, when I start doing stuff on our channel, if we run any data, because electrician here is, you know, mains powered, but there's obviously, you've got CCTV installers, alarm systems, you got fire alarm guys, there's a very big group of different people. So if they see me running like a cat cable around someone's house, oh God, do I get told off? Oh, you haven't done this, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. He's like, mate, please, it's just a 12-volt cable sometimes, or a data cable and whatnot. But everyone has their own thing, don't they?
Yeah, I certainly have my own thing when it comes to electrics, without a doubt.
I'll come down one day and we'll have a good giggle in the video.
No,
All right.
It's all good. Extension leads are all working fine. It's not an issue.
Yeah, on 1.5 mil cable as well, I expect, isn't it?
Just keep upping the fuses. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be cool.
Free heating. That's all it is.
So I just saw a comment in the chat from Rob eyeing up my Cub Cadet sign behind me. And as I'm a generous guy. I like giving away stuff. And Rob, please can you go and subscribe to Rob's channel, because he's only like 10 away from having 1,000 subscribers. And we all know how amazing that feeling is when you join the Millionaires Club.
Now, what's the channel?
Rob Small Engine Repair. Rob, run your own link if you can. I think are you a mod? I know you're not. Let me try I tried to do this earlier on, didn't I?
I quite like Jacob Harvey's comment there. It says, "Ha ha, love Mick." I think that's quite a cool comment.
We subscribe, Rob.
Mick's gonna get that on a t-shirt.
I'm gonna get it printed out on a t-shirt. Exactly that.
Yeah, there, Rob. Right, Rob just put his own link in the chat. Thank you, Rob. Go across and subscribe to the channel. He's nearly at 1,000 mark. Yeah, we all love it when we get to the Millionaires Club at 1,000.
What a day!
Yeah.
It's always good. It's better than a mile high, apparently.
Yeah.
But Rob, congratulations to getting 1,000 subscribers. He said he liked my Cub Cadet sign so much. I've got a spare one, and you can have it.
Oh no! Ooh.
I'll give you 20 quid.
I got a spare one, dude. It's been sat in the corner of my office for ages. It is absolutely identical.
Oh,
So,
Okay, 30 quid.
I hate to be the guy. What's Club Cadet?
40 quid, 50 quid.
It's a brand of lawnmower, Nick.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, you were right, Nick. You didn't need to know that one. Don't panic.
No.
That's right.
I usually just smile and nod. It's not really, yeah.
Yeah, just
So, Nick, I'll show you something you're more familiar with.
not CEF.
Most expensive trade catalog in the country.
Yeah. Oh, you want a double socket? Where's your mortgage papers, please?
But I do like their catalogs. Really useful for like just trying to find the right thing. That's what I do.
Popping open the door.
Yeah, if you go in there and say, "Oh, I'll do some quotes off their catalog," if you use the prices they put on the catalog, you're going to be a lot higher than everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, by the way, James, I didn't show you this yet, or did I? Look what I'm.
You showed me a lot of things last night, Steve.
Oh my!
Hey, look at that.
That's the
great.
best beer in the world, just like the best cordless tools.
You know, I sent you the thing with Milwaukee written on it. Can you send me your empty can? Thanks.
Why, you can't get that in the UK?
Probably not.
No?
If you can, James is now just drinking that. That's all James is going to drink.
Right, that sign's got Rob.
I can't be drinking beer on the street. Outrageous. Bad thing.
I got apple juice.
Yeah, my coffee went a long time ago. Klein, you have Klein. Klein's American, isn't it? Or Canadian, is it?
Jacob
Tools?
Harvey's.
Yeah,
Klein Tools. Yeah, it's American as far as I know. Yeah, don't quote me on that.
Jacob Harvey. I'll go on. Sorry, Mick.
Rob Small Engines is currently on 989 subscribers.
Come on, guys. Please do us a massive favour here. Go and help him out.
Try and get him up to 1,000 before the stream ends, guys. It don't take. It's free to subscribe. Come on, just go and have a little look at it and go and hit the man up. Let's get him to 1K.
Thank you, Mick. Jacob Harvey, Husky sign, Husqvarna sign. Here, this great big one, which is these are all tin signs. But that is as rare as rocking horse teeth. Because that actually came out of another dealership that I went and bought a load of stuff from many moons ago. And he goes, "Oh, you can have all."
So
I did.
But James, you see, if you want a rare sign, you see, you want to get a rare Briggs and Stratton one like that one. You see, that's rare. You want to get one no rarer than that, mate? Yeah, you see. Look at your little face light up. Yeah.
Nick, how low is your workshop? Is that like underground?
Tiny. Oh, no, it's a shed. It's just a shed. Oh yeah.
Through the door.
Mick's only 3 foot 4.
I was like,
it's a barn door. The other side opens up as well. You know.
Yeah.
Mick was originally one of the borrowers.
You can't judge a man's caliber by the size of their workshop roof. That's disgusting.
Yeah, you can. Look at this
I said nothing about your rivet gun. I didn't even mention the gun. I mean, I got kicked in the teeth for that earlier on. Unreal.
Talking about workshops, I'm technically not supposed to say anything yet until after the bank holiday, but it's fine. We're all friends here. But at some point, I'm going to be asking people to vote for my workshop for like, I can't remember what it is, whatever, like
best shed of the year.
UK's best shed of the year. That's it. So yeah, you need to
mine
vote.
Will win that because I've got a shed. That's what it is.
I've got a shed.
Yours is a
disaster. Ruth, you'll learn. You shouldn't tell Mick these things because he'll go up against you.
Oh, it's fine. It's all closed now. It's all right.
To be fair,
it's closed. It's fine.
To be fair, mine has been called a Wendy house on other channels before house. So yeah, it's what it is.
Other channels.
I mean,
Jordan did just now.
Hit your head.
No, I actually adjusted the roof beams to 6'3", so I've got an inch clearance. I actually did that. It's actually did a video on it as well.
So how high's your roof?
It's just a pitch roof, but at the tallest point, it's 6'3". I'm 6'2".
Oh,
at the tallest point. So if you stand against the side, you're like.
No, I've got worktops here and all my toolboxes down the side here and what have you. So I generally work in the centre of it anyway with my table lift and what have you.
You feel so stressed.
You're stressing me out talking about how bad my shed is, to be fair.
So you got an inch clearance. When you walk through there, you still get the spiders and cobwebs caught in your hair.
I'm not even going to get involved. If you're just going to pick on me, that's not right. You know what I mean? Anyway, check out my Amazon wish list. Feel free to do that, people.
Seen Mend It Man. Mick
there's a big shed on it.
Make everything look big.
Unreal.
Now
I can't believe you brought that up, Mick.
Celebrity guest my arse.
Sorry. Saw an opportunity.
What's Mick saying? He keeps breaking up. I can't hear him.
Who, Mick
Poor
or
internet.
Nick?
Mick. I mean, that's confusing too, right?
Tell me about it.
Mick and Mick. I didn't think about that, did I? I should have
Mick.
split them up.
Mick's completely frozen. Mick's frozen. I can't hear a word he's saying. No.
Yeah, no, me neither. I
Don't worry.
can't hear a word he's
No.
saying.
No.
Yeah.
I'll drop him down for a minute.
I just realised what was going on then as well.
Thank you.
Just give me a hand signal next time, right?
This ain't my first rodeo. Have no fear about that. I'll get you lot back. You worry about that. Oh yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Right, yeah. Is Rob there? Have we got Rob? Yeah.
I could hit the
That-
button.
now,
I
Mick,
could
that
hit the
is not
button for
very
Rob
nice,
one
Mick.
more time.
Mick, I can't believe you've done that. That's not very nice, Ruth, is it? You know?
So how are you doing this? I need to learn this. This is impressive.
It's like, Mick, I'm learning tonight as well, but I've done that quite quick for me. That's quite impressed. Oh, take it when you impress yourself, eh? There we are. Right. Rob, are we nearly there with Rob? Everybody, can someone check his channel for us?
Oh, I've got it here. I've got it right on my old screen here. Let me just refresh it.
If I hit the button one more time for him, I'm going to unsubscribe, which we don't want.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave it.
So
I'm going to leave it where it
Robin's
is.
on 991 subscribers.
All right,
Oh,
bear with me
come
a
on,
second.
guys.
Let me see if I can do something.
Come on, guys, because when you get to 1 million, when you get to 1,000 subscribers, the money just rolls in, right? It's like it's
Oh
amazing.
God,
exactly how it works.
yeah, YouTube is just so lucrative. I mean, it's almost as lucrative as Snapchat.
Yes.
Snapchat.
Or-
TikTok,
or-
TikTok's great. I mean, yeah, I've been
or Steve-
monetized on TikTok and I made a whole 17 pence and I'm living my best life.
Apparently, Steve was saying OnlyFans is better, but I wouldn't know about anything like that. But
That's why he's growing the beard again.
I don't even know what that is.
Not
That's
Go
something
on,
bad, isn't it? That's something bad. I'm going to look it up, Mick, and then I'm going to pound.
We'll
Oh,
tell
you
you
know
about it
what it
later, Steve. Don't panic.
What's that? Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry,
900
Nick. Just
994 for Rob now. 6 more to go.
Was it about? I can't even remember the engine name now.
Rob,
Tecumseh.
Rob-
Come on, grab.
Tecumseh.
What was it?
Tecumseh.
Right.
What?
Tecumseh.
Someone needs to send me a picture of this name because
I feel like we're being massively
Can I-
pranked, Nick.
yeah, I'm not coming on again. Take that.
What Tecumseh? There you go. I'll show Tecumseh. Yeah, look, yeah, vintage sign.
Show
there.
me.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, right, blow me up, Steve. James.
Oh,
hang
yeah.
on, hang on, mate.
He's
I'm
got his
coming.
nice tin sign in the background there.
There we go.
Yeah.
There it is. That one there.
Chief Tecumseh.
Become say.
Tecumseh.
If I show him.
Right.
What's he on? What's he on?
I think he
99.
made 1,000. Apparently, he just said. Let's have a look.
Hey,
Let's have a look. Is he or not?
awesome, Robbo. Great
Let's have a
job.
look. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Robbo.
Congrats, mate.
Congrats. Welcome to the Millionaires Club. The check is in the post.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's 1,000 mean? He can monetize?
Yeah, he's already got his hours. He's got his hours already,
Oh,
apparently.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
there.
Welcome to the
Millionaires. Your
flock.
oyster
Welcome
now.
to the gang.
Get a sponsor from
Straight-
Bosch. You'd be living the high life. Ignore everyone else.
Straight down to Bentley's and buy the first Bentley on the forecourt. Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, Nick, I said about the your van racking the other day on your video. You said about van racking.
Yeah.
Definitely check out Bot Van Smart Van.
Yeah.
VO
There's got
VO
Smart
double
and then there's Sortimo as well, isn't there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
My only problem is the sheer cost and the weight of it compared to just doing it in ply. Like I
Yeah,
like to chop and change it, but I don't know. I think the problem is on a few of my videos when I do it, I say, "Oh, you don't need that stuff. Don't waste your money on it, guys. Just do it in wood." And then I thought, actually, I've sort of shot myself in the foot here a little bit. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bot Smart Van I actually won a competition with them a few years ago. You know, when
Yeah.
you see these Facebook things come up, which like, tag 3 friends and, you're in for a chance of winning. So I just tagged 3 of my colleagues just for fun. And it's a full transit long wheelbase,
Oh,
fully
sweet.
kitted out. Yeah. And I ended up winning it. I was like, brilliant. And they're only based at Bude in North Devon here as well. Oh no, they're Cornwall, Bude, just over the border. And yeah, they came and delivered the whole lot. I kept what I wanted and sold the rest. It's brilliant.
Cool.
Yeah, that was pretty
Have a
cool.
word
No,
for
I did. We still got it now. We rate the stuff. It's good. Yeah,
Huh.
but there we are. Cool, guys. Well, I think that's all of my questions, all of the giveaways, and I think we've had a lovely time.
Thank you very
I've
much
had
for
a lovely
inviting me.
And yeah, no, thank you for everyone in the chat, all of the moderators. It's been great. Thank you very much. I don't think we've had any unwanted people in the chat, which is always
Nope.
a plus side.
Nope,
Yeah,
they've
all
all been on the live stream.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Ruth.
Well,
It did tell me just now, Mick. It tells you how many comments in total, doesn't it?
Say again, mate.
It says somewhere how many comments you had in total, doesn't it? Or how many chatters?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. What? How many in the house you had?
No, no. How many comments? I might be wrong.
yeah, I've never seen that on live, but maybe.
No.
I think it does when it goes on up to analytics in the studio, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There's one guy who was going to pop up, but he hasn't been able to pop up, which is John Ryan from Northern Ireland. But I never know. If we enjoyed it, we might do this again at some point.
It was cool. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
So no, enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Just the musty imposter. Yeah, that's right, John.
Yeah. You always
Yeah.
get one. Or
Yeah.
two.
Well, you've given
Oh.
me the. I see John T. Nick, you need to do a live. I'll either give Mick a shout at you, James, and figure out how to do this, and I'll try and do it on
Well,
mine as well.
Yeah, do.
If you ask James, Nick, then all that happening is James will message me just to relay the message on. That's all he's going to do.
All right, Mick, I'll give you a shout then.
No, that's cool. But no, right, we're going to go offline. So thank you for if you guys want to hang on for a minute. But no, thank you to all the chatters and the moderators. And we'll see you next time or in another video. Make sure you subscribe to these awesome channels. Bye.
You guys.